Hello, and on this month's Water Quality and a Beach Walk, here with you, Stina Troyer, we're going to decide on how we can tell it's wintertime monitoring today. And my first clue for you is it's cold outside and it's raining. So we are bundled up because the weather is grim. If I flip it around, you'll see it's indeed a lovely, steely gray day out here on the Puget Sound. We're at Les Davis Park, and clue number 2 is there are seabirds. If anyone can write in the comments who these diving large ducks are, you have until they pop back up for me to tell you what's what. Until then, we'll look out across. We're here in Tacoma. Here's the Les Davis Pier, a popular place for those who are squid jigging. Again, another clue that it's winter time. That's an activity that folks do day and night, although at night they put the lights in the water, and that is a way to attract this nocturnal, tasty squid packed with protein, delicious, nutritious, and so interesting. Now, we're waiting for these 2 birds to pop up. There they are. Okay, and I don't have any guesses, but I'm gonna tell you this is the surf scoter, and I can tell based on the white patch on that one's nape that is the male, and the darker female is to the left. This is a bird that only visits the Puget Sound in the wintertime, and I love them because especially the males have a very puffin-like appearance. I'll have to do a little investigating to remember whether or not they're related at all. I don't think they're not in the Auckland group, but enjoying some sort of afternoon snack. Again, this is a diving bird. Just saw them pop up out of the water, and there the female goes off to hunt for something tasty. We'll watch this male until he decides that it's time to look for his snack too, but you can really see kind of the white, and maybe, I don't know, the zoom on this isn't working too well to get that orange color. But they have this really broad bill that's good for catching all sorts of stuff. But this is, again, a really cool bird. We see a lot of them when we're doing the Puget Sound Seabird Survey on the Purdy Sandspit. This month, at the beginning of the month, we saw over 400 of them, just all flopping along the shoreline. They were outside of our range of the survey, but something we do is look beyond with the telescope to see who's out there. And it was about, 450 of these surf scoters just hanging out by the Purdy Sandspit, as well as some bald eagles, some mergansers. The hooded merganser in particular was really cool to see, as well as the cute buffleheads. But wintertime is the time to see seabirds. They migrate, I guess, south, right, to warmer places. And so as the northern freshwater habitats of theirs freeze over for the winter, the Puget Sound, this amazing estuary with its mix of saltwater and freshwater, is a great place for these seabirds to hang out. Again, I can see another little pack of scoters just tucked in right beyond. Glad to see Mary's tuning in. Love to know where you're watching from. So it seems like we have some Gig Harbor viewers rocking and rolling. Again, another clue that it's wintertime here in the South Sound. The tide is high, and it is daytime. We get a lot of daytime high tides here in the winter months, and our lower extreme tides happen at night. Granted, there are 2 high tides and 2 low tides every day in the Puget Sound, so you gotta check a tide chart to be sure, but that's a good clue. And again, we're out here doing a monthly water sample in partnership with the South Sound Surf Rider crew and their Blue Water Task Force water quality monitoring program. As you can see by this beautiful sign, we team up with Metro Parks as well as the Science and Math Institute to make this magic happen. We are testing for fecal coliform. If you want to see the results, they will be entered tomorrow once we get a look, but you can see them at this nice website here. Let me actually let you see those words. We have some SoCal friends. Also raining. Glad we can commiserate there. I was thinking that not Owen Beach. Where are we? Les Davis would be better because there's not as much train noise here, but now I'm getting all this plane and car traffic, so hopefully that's not impeding our sound too much. But yeah, we're out here. Again, you can see the dive steps. This is a classic dive site, so a big reason why Les Davis is one of our sites for this program is because we know that people play in this water year round. I, being one of the scuba divers who enjoy plunking right down these stairs out into the water and enjoying this beautiful artificial reef that's just beyond these rocks here. It's kind of like people like to say it's rubble from the Narrows Bridge collapse. I don't think that's totally true, but it's a fun wonder to consider. But there's all sorts of things. There's lots of rockfish, which is great for our monthly rockfish surveys. There's lots of, whoa, a sea lion. That was cool. Okay, well, we'll wait for that big boy to pop back up. The way I knew it was a sea lion is the big kind of extended forehead that marine mammal has. A great place to view marine mammals is from the shore. So, oh, there's two of them. Okay, I have to be quicker. Look at that, y'all. Oh, they're kissing. Okay, maybe fighting. We're not sure. Okay, a pair of sea lions here to say hi. Thank you for testing the water quality. If it's not good, hopefully we can do something about it. Oh, very cool. I promise we don't pay the sea life to come in and be cool on live videos. It's just, wherever you are, you never know what reason there will be to get out and explore and spend some time, even in the rain, to go see who else is out and about, whether it's these sea lions, the surf scoters. I'm seeing in the far distance some grebes. I don't know, but even that might be a cormorant. I think our grebe dove. Or maybe that's a buoy. I can't tell. I need the binoculars. But always worth going out for a wonder and a wander, because you never know what you'll see. Alright, so again, it's awkward for me to take a sample with a phone in the hand and the gear in the other, but just to give you a tour of the pack, we have a fabulous crew of volunteers out and about today sampling our many different sites. And essentially what's happening is they're using this fancy dancy boat hook to extend one of these bottles that have been autoclaved, basically a way to sanitize the bacteria out of them. This will get reached out as far as we can, dipped upside down, turned over, and collected, as well as with the air temperature and water temperature. And this is just your little snapshot view of the fecal coliform in this place. Again, where people play, people scuba dive here, people are paddleboarding, kayaking. Sometimes we see people out here windsurfing or sailing. They're in the water getting splashed around. And this community science effort is a way to make sure that the water we're playing in is safe to do so. So it's a really cool event, but also just program that Harbor Wild Watch is delighted to be part of. See our sea lions again, so we're gonna come back to them. But yeah, just the fact that there's all these cool animals out here, as well as people enjoying this place, really, has some incentive about why we do what we do. There's that little grebe that popped up. And our sea lion. Very fun. If you're missing any of this, videos will be posted in full after the event, as well as posted on YouTube later. We just did a whole swing of winter beach monitoring. So speaking of community scientists, we still have our dream team of a small number of humans who are out collecting scientific data on the beaches at night. And that has been an exciting effort, and Rachel's come out to do some videos with that. So I know I'm a little behind in getting those YouTube videos up, but we'll be getting that this week. It's one of my goals. So if you've missed any of those, you can watch them again on Facebook or on our YouTube channel. We're still trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed yet, we'd love to have your like there, as well as just appreciating you for interacting on this live stream today. It's fun to tune you in from all over the place to see these great surf scoters, sea lions. I bet there's some harbor seals out there. Fisher folks, all this good stuff. But I'm gonna go ahead and take a water sample and go meet our students over at the Science and Math Institute, where we'll do some analysis of the bacteria content in the water, and then tomorrow we'll get the word about how our samples did and if there's any that we need to go retest. If we get levels that are above 110 parts per million, we do go out and resample. We did have some really high counts last month, so if you're interested in where those were found, you can again check out this lovely website and see the results. Again, it's just a snapshot in time, so I definitely recommend, if you're can't I guess reliably say that the water is going to be clean even if there are good results, or that the water's still dirty after bad results. But it is kind of a nice way to see a over time view of how these different locations that are monitored are doing. And so those patterns can help you predict, okay, I am feeling good today about putting my face in this water. And so with that, I'm gonna take a sample and head off to the lab, and you can tune in to see how these places are doing. So thank you for watching, and hope that you're, staying warm and dry wherever you are, or maybe are inspired to bundle up and go for a stroll. So let us know what cool things you're seeing on your adventures. You can tag Harbor Wild Watch or send us a message. We always love photos of funny things you can't identify, so send that love our way. And thank you so much for tuning in. Have a good one. Flipping it around. Bye, everybody.